for females can't be pedophiles, so we'll just have to cancel.
All right,
I
so
know.
I'm
I'm
streaming
fucking-
now, and that's bullshit. So anyway,
I'm fucking with you. Don't worry, I'm fucking with you.
well, here's the shit that I was reading
Yeah.
through about that. where-
Oh, what the fuck?
Here, let me. All right, so I'll introduce everybody to the
I see
stream.
their face. I see their face.
All right, hold it.
Hold
All
on.
right, let me introduce everyone to the stream. Good God, I'm here with Ruza, Hateful Tate, and the new guy, which is Legion. We picked him up yesterday, and apparently he hasn't left yet. So fuck it, we have to feed him now.
He hasn't left yet.
Yeah. I guess I'll put the stream to the chat in the.
I love you, Daddy.
Let's see your channel.
Hmm?
Okay,
Shit.
we're live. Copy link. Unk.
Link has been copied.
Indeed. Tweet this bitch out. Paste. Streaming. Furries. Preds. And Swat. Oh my.
I mean,
Damn, I should have called that the damn title. Wait, maybe I still can. Yeah. Furries. Swat.
I mean, I
seen
can post an image of their face, right? Because I look at their posts.
Yeah, if it's already public, go ahead.
All right, bet. So this is
I'm,
what they
I'm
look
backing
like.
it up already. Like this is being pre-recorded just in case.
Yeah.
What do you say they're trans?
I think they did, so I'll get to that in a
Sure.
hot minute. I'm just going
I
through
mean-
here to see the absolute beginning of this. The fandom nowhere near.
I see
fandom
long
stuff.
hair.
All right.
I see feminine features. I look at their fucking lips. I see mustache.
Okay,
Uh,
we're not
I-
we're not debating this right now.
Yeah.
Let's not get sidetracked.
I would love to know, or I'd love to find out, Anthony, that this incident wasn't started because of pedophilia. It was started because of transphobia.
Okay, I found
Oh
the
my
very,
God.
I found the very beginning post here. It's June 18th.
Good.
My apartment got raided by SWAT. We're okay, but I've never had a more severe panic attack. Dear bad girl BLM, you get to have a panic attack. Yes, I would have had a panic attack if the cops kicked in there in full riot gear and jammed a gun in my face and said, "Get on the ground." Yes, sir. Please, Jesus God, don't shoot me. Which I'm told doesn't
Don't-
work all the time because fucking
Don't
I mean, good
fucking
thing you
rig
weren't
my
black.
face with
Yeah.
bullets.
I want to be clear here. I don't want the cops disbanded, but I don't like if the cops came in my house, weapons drawn. I would not be happy with the cops. I'd be like, get the fuck out of my house, please don't shoot me. Maybe
I
not in
think
those.
the-
Yeah.
I think
I
the
have
first
my
thing I'd say-
papers, please.
Yes.
No, I think the first thing I'd say if the cops kicked down my door, I'd say, "Wait, let me put my mask on. Let me wash my hands."
Okay. I knew my roommate was.
Social distancing. Social distancing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I heard this person's getting kicked out, so yes, bad girl. I'll pay for an interview. Like I'll pay handsomely. Like shit, $60, $1 a minute for you to come on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hold on.
I knew.
All right. If
Hillary-
the cops gonna bust me, I might as well put the hand sanitizer. All right, one at a time.
Okay, yeah. It says I knew my roommate was a fucking sicko. I knew my stomach told me. Is it? I'm going to assume that's one of those. I knew it, but you didn't really. But
I knew he was a child rapist.
what the fuck were you doing if he was there?
She-
Yeah.
she was-
I knew
she-
she
Yeah.
killed her husband. Fucking Carol Baskin.
I'm out of handcuffs, but still shaking. Let's see, is there any other stuff in here? I try not to scroll down too far because, well, this Twitter seems to be cool. I know other furries are in the thread, and you never know what might show up on Twitter there. This is my roommate. I am floored. Well, are you surprised or not surprised? Yes, I am okay. The police busted down the door and put me in cuffs, questioning us. Now we're taking my roommate away. I really want to know what the fuck he did. Where the cops not only finally got off their ass, but they called out the fucking SWAT team. I felt like they could have just got a regular cop on patrol and be like, "I need you to come down to the station." No, it's not optionary. I need you to come down.
I'm more
I mean,
was able
I'm
to get
guessing
this
it's one-
photo and not
I'm
get
guessing
shot.
it's one of those instances where people pranking and stuff be like, "Yo, yeah, there's someone about to kill themselves." Yeah, that old ass meme back in then.
Usually
Just
the
be-
only time. Go ahead. I was gonna say, usually the only time people get swatted this bad for child porn is when they have like 50 gigabytes of it, and they have to like do the shit as fast as they can, so they don't delete any of it.
I'm like, look at if I were to peek into this place, my thought wouldn't be child porn. I'm like, did you guys get rated for X? It does look like it'd be kind of a party place.
No, you know it's bad when I'm scrolling through the replies, and so far I haven't found anyone that forgave him yet.
Well, I mean, he's in custody. It's handled already. Jesus.
Yeah. But no, it's the furry community. I'm half expecting someone to be like, guys, forgive him.
Wait, I'm
no.
surprised. I saw the person behind this had BLM on there or something like that. I'm sure that someone will show up in the comments somewhere and be like, "Oh, look, this guy got away just fine, and he's a predator. I bet if he was black, he wouldn't have." Well, I don't know. But anyways,
Oh my god. You don't have to
50 squad cars, helicopter copy weapons drawn. I don't believe this has just happened. I think they're probably exaggerating. Headed downtown to file a restraining order. I would assume that they'd be well in custody, but yeah, I'm sure you'll get that. I would hope. I don't think that they've got better things to do than contest that right now. I was low-key handcuffed. How were you low-keyed handcuffed? Like the zip ties? Does that count as low-keyed? I would have just assumed handcuffed with my hanging out and 2020 keeps on going.
No. I told you, Anthony, the cops are practicing social distancing, so they dropped the handcuffs and just kicked them over to the other side of the room. It's like put the...
Okay, I've all right. I just never heard low-key handcuff before. The cops might not be the best rep right now, but at least they gave me both agree that pedos deserve to die. Well, because I'm on YouTube, I can't agree with you, but I want you to know that I don't disagree with you, if you know what I mean. I love how you can see how I did a kickflip off the wall.
Well, yes,
I wish
but
that
actually,
was in the fucking video. That'd have been amazing. Jesus, I would have made that the freaking cover. I would have called Furry Flips the fuck out. Anyways. I was sleeping right there, and the police blew open the door with a flashbang. Okay. I just like imagine, like, say you're a cop and SWAT, and you don't go on the internet enough, and you don't know what a furry is. And you raise your gun, you just see somebody in a furry suit, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Are we writing a fucking cult? What the fuck's going on?
What's going on in here? Jesus.
Is this a pony sex cult? Are you guys on the call, like, doing a circle jerk ritual? What the fuck is going on?
Okay. I threw up like I can't believe I dated a pedophile. Okay, so I'm
Wait.
going to assume that that picture at the very top was the predator. Yeah, you might want to edit that out later on, bad girl, even though I'm probably going to have it on stream. I had around 10 assault rifles pointed at me. Yeah, I wouldn't want one. We're getting evicted. God damn.
Damn, this just gets worse and worse by the minute.
Yeah, if I get into an apartment, I'm like, what are your principles on, like, swattings? I've never been swatted myself, and I know this is a really weird thing, but I heard about this one case. I'm just curious, do I get immediately evicted if I didn't do anything wrong? I'm losing my home. Again, terribly sorry. I'll be including a link to their, I'm sure they've got some kind of way to donate. Because, goddamn, this sounds like a real shit fucking deal. Never been this scared for my partner's well-being and my animals. I legit just puked some blood. So I'm going to assume that their animals are good. That's if they hadn't say otherwise.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, going downstairs to get stuff figured out. I'll try and reply all this stuff as soon as possible. I'm going through a meltdown mode right now.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Who dat?
What the fuck was that? Hold on. I'm confused. Oh, shit.
That was
forgot
coming
this.
from your mic, man.
Okay.
I forgot this is Twitter. I keep on forgetting.
Yeah, just if
Twitter.
you gotta listen to something in the background, just mute it. Let's see. Hey, guys, downstairs getting stuff. Okay, I got that part. I really
What you
need
mean?
advice from an attorney. I really need to figure out where we're going on from. You could get some of those advice for free right now. They might even be willing to help you out pro bono just for the PR on this. We're most likely getting evicted in court right now, waiting for the judge to hear our restraining order case. That was quick. Same same day, June 18th. God damn, they were on top of the ball with that one.
All right.
Just wanted to say the police did nothing to injure me, and they handled the situation accordingly. All right, thank you. The roommate didn't answer this stupid fucking door the 10 times the police knocked. I'm just imagining it's the police. Yeah, right. And goes back to eating popcorn. No, really, we're the police. Hey,
Leave
get the fuck out of here.
alone.
Yeah, leave me alone.
I'm playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I'm playing Doom Eternal, or I'm fucking what do freaking furries look at? E621 or some shit like that.
I'm jerking off to lolly porn right now. Leave me alone.
What the fuck?
I'm trying to commission this really wrong shit. Anyways, so they rated it. Yeah, go ahead.
It's the police. Get the fuck out of here. It ain't the police.
It's almost as if the roommate knew that this was the end and took us down with them. I want to talk to this person so bad. I will pay handsomely. I'm back from court. Please let me process all the information that's helped right now. I will reply to people as soon as I can to stop myself from shaking. Yeah, you should do the podcast scene, man. You could sell this story a couple times. Cops say that we have to help our Cops say we have to keep our child predator roommate's belongings for 30 days. I really just want to burn everything. Don't blame me there. But there are legal stipulations. I can't believe how many people that piece of shit put in danger today, and they will probably only care about themselves. I don't know. I guess we'll go look through that person's Twitter in a heartbeat, and then again I might have to blank the screen for that fun one. My feet are bleeding from stepping on shards of broken glass. I'm now starting to feel the pain. I have been numb since 6 p.m. this morning. No, I'm not gonna throw doubt on anything, since, my god, you're fucking unbelievable. This dude just snipped a tweet from almost a year ago just to accuse me of during the horrid time. I wipe my hard drives so I can recycle them. What the fuck is wrong with people like this? Okay, alright. Full benefit of the doubt. I don't know you. I don't know your background. It looks weird when people find out that you just wiped out a hard drive after you got swatted. Anybody disagree?
No, I don't disagree.
The person who DM'd me this, I was kind of like, do we know the roommates aren't involved? Like,
Yeah, I am not talking smack about this person. I'm sure they already got a mountain of like mental bullshit, like ripping their hair out, going nuts right now. I would be too. Not making fun of that. Totally being up straight. But just hearing that you like wiped right after, or even if it's normal, it's gonna look weird. That's all I'm saying. I deleted a few videos on here because I don't feel comfortable looking at them anymore. Well, I would imagine. Very worried about developing PTSD from the experience, and I just want to stop seeing things that are causing me to relive the whole situation in my head. All right, I can appreciate that. I just really want to say thank you for you're all being here, for my partner, and it means a lot. We are safe, okay. I am never having roommates ever again. Okay. I'm not blaming you. I can express how thankful...
Mood.
Yeah, hi, Rouge. Thankfully, I am for all banding together to push me through today. I seriously can't. I'm crying like if it weren't for my partner constantly hugging me, telling me I'm going to be okay, and outpour of positive from friends, I'd be devastated. I could hardly sleep last night. I'm not sure if I could stay in this apartment anymore. It feels disgusting living here and knowing what went on behind my back. Landlord is pushing for every termination with no eviction penalty, but realistically, we can't even afford to move. So I'll say this: if you're having a bad time and you think the world's ending, you haven't been swatted. Just remember that, guys.
When you have a bad day, you sing a sad song.
No, there's already a song called "Some Have It Worse Than I." that's what comes to mind here. I don't know if this person to be able to come along with that one though. Here, I'll start at the top here. I just spent some time writing my thoughts of what happened. If you would like to donate, oh, here we go. I will include their PayPal. Copy. Bunk.
Put the link in the description.
Yep, I'm gonna put their PayPal down below.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. We already got 46 watching.
Yeah, I usually do higher, but
That's the most I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit.
Well, if they knew who it was talking about. Looking at hentai, huh? What? Oh, thanks, Vero. Bombastic Blake says, oh yeah, I was totally the roommate. Ignore the fact that I'm the one wiping hard drives. Seems questionable. I worded it as nicely as humanly possible myself, Blake. If you would like to come on and cast aspersions onto our super nice blue furry friend here.
He was
I
caught
just
with a
don't-
bunch of child porn, so I wiped my hard drive. Nothing fishy, guys. Don't worry about it.
I just don't know why that part is worth mentioning.
They brought it up. They brought
Yeah,
it
I
up.
know.
They
I
did
know. I
break it
don't
up.
know why that part is worth mentioning on there.
On their part is what it's saying. Like, why say you wiped your hard drive? That's just gonna make you look terrible.
Yeah, don't respond to it. And be like, I didn't feel it was important to respond to at the time.
I accidentally stepped on my hard drive.
Yeah.
My roommate was caught on the charges of fraud, so I had to dump my bank statements into the ocean.
So,
Nothing suspicious.
so for anyone who wants to know, for anyone who wants to know the actual the the person who was the main interest of the police, it was this person here, Elko Void Gaze BLM. Jokes write themselves. Basically, this is the one who got nicked. So, yeah, we'll get back to that in a minute.
Look how thick those legs are. What the heck?
All right.
What are you looking at?
He's probably
Their profile picture.
yeah. Hey,
All
friends,
right.
first off, I wanted to say thank you again for the bottom of my heart from the outpour of emotional support and directed towards my partner and I during this time. It has not been rationalizing exactly what happened today, but I figured it might be healthy to sit back and explain things a bit since people are asking about what happened in greater detail, so here goes. Nothing. Just FYI, some of the info is either hidden or not included and the names are redacted for privacy and respect. My partner and I invited a coworker. I would have definitely outed out who the hell got me swatted. I would have just came out with it into an apartment a few months ago because they had...
I mean, I would also do a background check before letting somebody in.
I mean, I don't think they had any offenses before like this. So.
You might be right, but is it who
Just fucking ask them at the water cooler. By the way, hey, you're not into any suspicious shit, right?
Oh no,
I
they're
don't think
definitely
that they
just
would have copped to it. Jesus.
you don't just go up to them. Hey, into suspicious shit? Yeah, I watch child porn. What's up? Like they're not just gonna.
No, I mean it's like,
They're
hey,
like, I
if
could-
somebody asks you, "Hey, can I move in?" and
No,
you say,
no.
"All right, but are you doing anything illegal?"
Well, look, Blake, I'm assuming Bad Girl didn't be like, I want you to tell me about your suspicious shit. I could answer that question, or I could pay 120% of my monthly due. Which would you like? 120% ain't so bad. What could possibly go wrong? I don't think that went down. They were very LGBTQ friendly, polite, so we don't even think twice about it. Okay. Hey, did I skip over a part here? Seemed to be extremely good fit for us. Closer year. Yeah, if they knew him for about a year, that seems like they did their due diligence. I'd even invited them into a local furry community and introduced them to all of our friends. Hope you told them all that. It seems like things are going to be really nice from here on out. They have no vehicle and we're struggling to get work, so I even made an agreement that the roommate could use my vehicle since theirs had been broken down and we were in the process of fixing it. But they could only stay a couple of months until they were back on their feet and stable enough to either get on the lease or find another living situation. Keep in mind that this was before the pandemic was bad and we had no choice and a quarantine would even remotely happen. The quarantine happened and everything closed. Our employer moved to work from home solution and roommates still wasn't financially stable enough. So my partner and I figured out that they could stay until things got safer or our state reopened. We figured it would be easy for the roommate to work up for a save. Yeah, no, and you know what? This sounds all freaking fair. I think I would have tried to do
I already see a couple red flags.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, but they're fucking regretting that decision now of keeping them.
Well, again, we're not used to being in lockdown, guys. This is a once in a lifetime situation. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm gonna just beat my genitalias to whatever little kid stuff I can find my greedy little hands on.
I don't know. I assume that's sarcasm, but moving along, quarantine. Why did you randomly bring that up? What's going on now?
I think he was trying to make an impression of the guy.
Okay. We were
Hopefully.
Yeah. We were
It's
cool.
over.
I don't know. We'll talk to you later. We were quarantined and working out the only thing to do. We knew very well that this would be a violation of our lease and terms, but neither of us were going to kick out a poor trans woman in the middle of a global pandemic. So here's my whole thought about that. You just made a post, I think it might even be your pinned, where you're like, trans women can't be pedophiles. One, bullshit, anyone could be a pedophile. Two, you just got done calling them a trans woman here. So yeah.
Even if
Fucking whoopsie doodle on there.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. I get embarrassed. Here, I'll admit it. It embarrasses me, and I do jokingly move the goalpost when I say, no, I think Toon Critic is he must have been Cuban or something, but no, he was he was Latino, unfortunately. It hurts to say that. It really hurts to fucking say that, but
I mean, if you can't hold a critical eye to your own race, then what the fuck?
yeah, no, thank you.
Right?
Bravo. But I understand. But the problem starting to pile up, months passed up by, and the roommates started skipping work more and more, staying up all night, whatever, using our electricity, internet, water, food without contributing. They would help us on rare occasions with, say, a meal or two. I don't know, I feel like Bernie Inspector would make a joke. I'm like, damn, this person must have been hot to put up with all this bullshit. But in reality... What? How high on the scale, Blake, do they have to be for you to put up with that for like a month? Like a 10? 9?
I mean, if they're still working, and then and they're not paying off a debt, then I expect them to contribute. But if like they were in my situation and it's like I'm trying to pay off a debt here, then I'll be a little bit more lenient. Doesn't matter how hard you are, you eventually have to start putting money in the pot.
Okay, living there completely free and making zero effort to find another living situation. We brought up to a couple times and how they could help by at least giving a portion of rent or utilities. Now here's the funny thing is, if this had been the whole story, I still would have been glad to talk about it. I'm not big on deadbeats. That's bullshit.
So basically, they're a leech and a predator.
Yeah, that's horrifying. Like, imagine this person makes leeches look bad. Do you know how bad you have to do that? You know how many deadbeats you just made people look worse? My God, if they did that. If they decided to do so, they would not be forced, but the discretion, not forced, but at discretion that they could afford it without saying. But the roommates only ever helped one time while making rent when we were short a small amount of money. So who knows where all their money was going to? Well, I mean, maybe CP's really
paying for
expensive.
VPNs.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think it's obvious where the money was going now.
It started to get really bad around May, however, when they stopped picking up the trash. It's starting to remind me of somebody taking my car without asking, and even recklessly damaging the sides of my car without parking. While parking. Didn't this happen to freaking Brony Inspector with somebody that they knew took their car and fucked it up?
I mean, it sounds like my sister.
Don't put that evil on your family, man. Jesus. I confronted them about the damage, and they lied to me twice. You bad girl, you need to toughen up. You need to. I won't.
Bad girl, you need to live up to your name.
Yeah, bad girl. If you block me because of this, I won't even take it personal. I'll consider that a step in the right direction. Toughen up. Anyways, from then on out, you could start to feel a negative energy in the house. The roommate became less and less talkative, and was just up all night blowing money on video games and doing whatever else.
Why the fuck did they keep him?
Sounds like what I'm doing right now.
They would pretty much take over our living room and make it impossible for my partner and I to use, and that they would throw a fit every time we had friends over. It got to the point where I was very upset, and come June, I was considering asking them to leave. Considering? No.
I was gonna say, after all this? No! There's the door, motherfucker!
I'd have looked forward. Like, I just imagine this deadbeat motherfucker, feet propped up on a fucking empty pizza box. I'd have just knocked their feet off the fucking table. Get your ass out the fucking door, motherfucker. Anyways, I had to discuss with my partner, and we both agreed that
Not even family. How dare you, you son of a gun?
Yes. But no, you can
Why,
swear,
Ayada?
just don't use racial slurs. I don't want to have to edit it out. So I decided to talk to them about it. Both of us did. We did explain to the roommate how we felt that they were using us, and they couldn't have them living here because they were affecting the general energy of the entire apartment unless they decided to shape up and start working consistently again. They agreed, but pretty much bad attitude, and things would improve for like a day or two, but it would go straight back to the same old. We figured we would escalate things and break the news to the roommate that they were giving them a month to move out. Having them in an apartment was a constant stressor, and my partner and I both could feel worse and worse. We couldn't have this in our apartment anymore. If this person writes a book, this should be the lead out chapter. This would be a great hook. But then our house got raided. The very next day, my partner talked to them about improving. The whole entire experience was traumatizing. They turned out that the roommate was soliciting a minor for sexual exploitation according to the search warrant.
Well, now we know where the money was going.
What state is this? I want to know what state did this in, because I want to know that at least that's one that they get off their ass and do shit. This has probably been going on for months. I have to believe this has been going on an extended period of time if they got the whistle blown on them. Behind our backs, the situation panned out very easy. I'm just like imagining them right now. Wait a minute, you mean that person
It's
wasn't
Arizona.
Okay, Arizona. I'm just imagining them like looking up. Wait, that really wasn't their little cousin visiting them. Anyways, the police were very polite and made sure that we were unharmed. Our door was fixed. The roommate was taken into custody. It's all such a blur, and my partner and I were interviewed and released to finish clearing everything up. I just couldn't believe it and thought we trusted them. We let them into our house and our friend circle, our local furry community, and they betrayed us. Who knows what else they're lying to us about? Look, again, bad girl. I have to apologize in advance, but I think your friends are going to be like, "Oh, we got another friend now." No, you're cut off for a while. You can't bring nobody in for a while. It keeps looping in my head. It seemed to be nice and sincere at first, but even towards the end of my part. My partner and I just thought that they were giving a tough time in my life, but I never anything like this. We went on, and I tried to file for a protective order. So if somehow they got out of jail and they want to come back and their stuff for their apartment, they would need to bring an officer, have an officer present. But the judge explained.
I wouldn't do it outside.
Yes.
I would have threw it outside and be like, nope, you can find your stuff like in a dumpster. Hope it's trash day, because that should go.
Here's the whole gist about that. It's cool to say that, but after you've had the cops pry in your door and shove a rifle in your face, if they tell me not to do something, I'll be like, yep, I guess I'm not doing that.
The problem is if you do that, they can sue you for all the money of their stuff being damaged and or lost.
Yeah.
So if I were to break their cup, boy, they're gonna charge me $5.
Anyways, but the judge explained that we could have just an officer here regardless, so that things stay safe. But I feel completely betrayed, sickened, and just heartbroken that someone could use me and my partner like this. We're not bad people, and we just wanted to help someone who looked like they needed help. This is what we got in return. Hope this is the last page.
Don't get them wrong. You need help.
Oh yeah. Now my partner and I are having to deal with the fallout of the neighbors being afraid of us after the extreme apartment and raid situation. I'm just imagining like you're the husband, or maybe you're even the wife, going, "They're harmless furries. There's a raid next door." You know that part about harmless? Just forget about that part.
Can I interrupt?
Yeah,
You
go
have a super chat.
Okay.
Lucy Johnson says, "I hope this person gets help in a more stable living condition. Also, I hope that roommate gets life in jail. It probably won't happen, but one can hope."
Yeah.
Also, just to ask a question about the suing thing, even if they do sue you, you can just, if you go to small claims court, you just say, "Hey, fuck their shit. They were a pedophile. They were caught soliciting a minor. Their stuff can rot in the rain for all I care."
Well,
No,
and I'm sure the
legally
judge
you
would be
still
like,
have to pay for it.
All right. Now, for the record, no one in this call.
I mean, I would break their computer and be like, "This is the same computer they were using to get all these stuff. So might as well just break it."
All right. Now,
You already.
nobody in this call is a lawyer. Not versed at all.
I just know, because me and my sister lease this house, is that if their stuff gets, like, you cannot put it outside, it cannot get damaged, it cannot get broken, or you will have to pay for it.
No, alternatively.
So it's going to, like, when you were talking about Riley's computer, if I do anything with that, I will have to reimburse him the full cost of whatever I do to it.
All right, first things first, I didn't say break it. I said start using it or go through it and find if there's anything on there that shouldn't, so you can contact the police.
That is actually a good idea.
Yes. I mean, making sure that Uncle Riley never comes back or whatever we want to call him might not be such a bad idea. So let's see. We're taking work off for a small bit of time because my partner and I need to recover from the trauma and just let it all out and scream and cry, but nothing will fix the psychological damage. Neither of us can trust anyone anymore. You probably shouldn't. I'm not talking shit there. I still want to thank my friends for coming over afterward. I'm sorry, Princess. Am I boring the shit out of you? You don't like it, motherfucker. I didn't realize I was your old daffing, lancing, singing clown there, Legion. Anyways,
Don't worry. Your voice is just making me tired because it's so damn.
All right.
Sexy.
Let me do Legion. So, I guess I still wanted to thank my friends for coming over afterwards. Dynamite! The same day I just vent and explain the situation. I'll support on Twitter and Telegram. I love my coworkers and furry friends. I can be completely lost without everyone. Thank you all so much for my help. I'm gonna stop for helping me and my partners calm down and telling us things. Blah, blah, I'm just gonna skim it here. Neither partner. Blah 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 blah. Pandemonium, the worst part of things, legal required. All right, so they're not. You go read that shit on your own. I'm just gonna skim through here. Okay, here's the part. They're not a furry in the aspect that my partner and I helped them out with art and getting them into the community. Don't move goalposts. They have a fursona. They're in the community. You guys were hanging out with them. They were a furry. They don't
Look. Now that they're child rapists, they're no longer a furry. They're a brony now.
No, give me that shit. Fuck you.
Wait,
They're not a
Furries
brony,
are
they're a
way
K-pop
worse.
stan.
Anyways, hereby revoke that we did not help them in part of the local committee. So I guess that you could say they were once a furry, but not welcome anymore. Here's the other part here. Why are there so many chuds shitting on furries in my situation? I'm not shitting on your situation. I'm very sorry that you got swatted. I'll release an official statement. We read that off, but the disgusting roommate was not a furry. Furries are not pedophiles. Trans women are not pedophiles. Holy shit, I hate this website. Ruza, you're a trans woman. Would you like to respond to that?
Anyone could be a pedophile, dumbass.
Thank you. I wouldn't have said dumbass, but there you have it. Evicted tomorrow, 8 p.m. We're losing our homes. So that's tomorrow. They've got like a day to go. Feel free to donate. So I called the landlord screaming, and they were just like, it's the power trip to scare you. Giving my partner a panic attack.
Oh no! I'm still questioning.
I assume that's their partner and not the predators, so I guess I won't make that assumption. I will.
I'm just gonna say this: why the hell are they getting evicted when they're the ones that typically caught the damn pedophile?
The predator might be the main leaseholder. It might be on their name.
No, they said the predator was homeless, right? And that they brought them
Oh, well then nope. I don't fucking know.
Well, here I'll
They
put it
have
to you
no
like
reason
this,
to do
Legion.
that.
Let's pretend
Yeah.
you're a landlord, right? You've never leased the furries before. This is your first time. This is you're getting your cherry popped for leasing to furries. Everything's going good. Suddenly it gets raided, and you look back at the furries and going like, "Nah, man, I'd like to opt out now." Maybe that's it.
It's like there's a group of people. One of them stabs someone, and you're just like, "No, y'all can go."
I'm done.
The fuck out of my shit.
Yeah, this isn't like somebody like someone like scratched the house or some shit like that, or put a dent somewhere. It got swatted. I guess I could You know what? I'm gonna blank the screen and go through here to see if I could find anything really quick. They play Twitch, Final Fantasy. Not gonna make any jokes there. Happy
I really don't like that this person keeps trying to say, hey, trans women can't be pedophiles and moving the goalpost every time, or that furries can't be pedophiles. It's like, put a critical eye, otherwise you're going to continue to be blind.
I'm going to give them a little bit of a walk. I don't know how sane I'd be on Twitter the next day after getting swatted, so yeah. I sent them a polite message in private, and I'm like, look, let's see. I think this is the person in question.
Yes, that's this picture I was looking at.
Yes.
And mustache.
I'm not making any jokes. You all go right ahead.
Okay, so that looks like the first Homo sapien with glasses, my man. I'm sorry.
We can call them a predator. We can call them a deadbeat. And you can make. I just don't know this person, and I'm sure they're terrible, and hopefully they get lots and lots of jail time.
Um,
Let me re-blink the screen so I
that forehead though. That forehead though. Thank you, Missy Drip.
All right. Oh, doesn't even go down that far. Fuck.
It's
My
bigger than
amazing.
Chicken Little.
Should I read off their partner's name? I feel like that's kind of a dick move.
Who cares?
Gee. All right, you know what? Our new friend Legion, at AJ Sheep for drawing this wonderful art of us. Let me blink the screen and go check out AJ Sheep's Twitter, because for some reason it's not showing up. I'm very curious.
Maybe they deleted it.
What probably happened is they changed their at.
AJ Shepherd, I think this might be it. I don't think anything is more awkward than sending a snap into a group chat. I don't know if this is the same person or not.
Give me a second, I'll get it for you, babe.
You know what? Followers. Let's see if they so and so's following them. Because if not, this looks like a football person.
Hey, Fireball, if you still listening in, what you walked into, read the title.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I think this isn't the right person, so I don't want to get some random white yuppie to get mobbed.
Give me a second, I'll find it, Anthony.
I just love reading chats while shit is going down.
Yes. See,
I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, wait a minute. Foxy Shiloh. You know what? Let me re-blank. I have to be very careful with furry artists.
Yeah, they got a lot of stuff.
After 6 months of art block, I pulled this all out of my ass. Okay, it's a nice piece of artwork. Just check it out. This one artist. Well, they retweeted fucking. I dated a pedophile for a year.
Yep, it's them.
Oh, okay. All right. The show continues. I dated a pedophile for a year and a half without even knowing it. I have very little trust for anyone anymore. It was slim to begin with. Today was the most traumatizing day of my life. Welcome her into my home, rent bill free. Oh yeah, I'm assuming this is the so and so's freaking significant other.
Yeah, so there are also that person's ex and dating the current girl.
So
Alright.
So there's a poly thing going on, maybe.
Yeah, it says in their Twitter that they're poly.
Okay.
Yeah. Polyamory bullshit.
Well, this is just a mathematical statement. If you only date one person, you decrease the level by which that you have to answer for other people.
I'll go the extra step. As a polyamorous person myself, background checks are important.
Yes.
Well, for someone who hates poly relationships in general, I'm just like, why would you want? If I hate people, so why would you want to just have to take care of more people?
Well, let me respond to make Blake feel better here. They are a 16-year-old edgelord, Blake, so they're supposed to hate people.
Like our new archer.
That's fine. I'm not gonna say nothing right now.
All right, yeah.
We're just gonna call you Archer from now on, Legion.
I don't think they get it.
It's alright.
Yeah,
I wasn't talking to you.
Archer's in the chat too. That's a sad thing.
Go away, sad little boy.
Be done, Archer.
We have Legion now.
I want to be honest with you. We're not calling him the new Archer because Legion's black. Why are we calling? I forget.
Because he's black. That's literally why.
Maybe it is. It's because he came out of nowhere.
They both have the milky, smooth, deep voices, and they both came out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not the archer though. I'm a melee fighter.
All right.
Oh, cool. So you actually know how to use your fucking secondary weapon. Got it.
Nice. Oh, I think we got to the end of it now, guys. Anybody want to chime in about anything else?
I got 3 fucking Google Docs I need to read through.
Hey,
for these
hey,
toku predators. So
question,
lots of fun.
Yes.
question.
Yes, Legion.
Where do trans people go whenever they get arrested?
The police station. There's not a.
He's asking which cell they go to. The cell for men and the cell for women.
I think
Very
it
edgy.
matters what state, though. Like,
Yeah.
actually, I think it matters what state
Like,
they're in.
would they accidentally take him to the men's section because mustache? They really need to shave.
All right. So Legion, I've heard horror stories about like, I don't want to be called homophobic for reading off things that I don't have the citation in front of me for, but I've heard about trans people who've gotten in trouble sexually and then almost immediately offended when they've gone to the women's jail. So, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sure that whoever did that, like, we're being progressive. You arrested them for that sort of thing, though. What the fuck? Anyways,
it's a PR thing. You know what else is a
It's
PR
a real
thing?
bad
Making
PR
sure
thing.
our inmates don't get molested.
Yeah.
I was about to
Whatever.
give the worst recommendation. I was going to say put all sex offenders in the same cell, but then I realized what would happen.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat? No, just do like a prison tournament with all the sex offenders. Make them fight to the
Oh
death.
my gosh.
They-
Sex offender battle royale. Who gets to rape
Yeah,
who?
George Carlin had an idea for like 4 fucking islands that we'd have. I think one of them was drug addicts, one was sex offenders, one was for violent motherfuckers. I forget what the last one was.
Politicians.
Maybe it might have been knowing George. Jesus.
Oh shit, my phone.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
All right,
I fucking love this.
I'm gonna hit stop. I had a fun time, everybody. Godspeed.